Hey everyone, welcome back to Fanboy TV South by Southwest Live 2017. I am Gavin, back with you, joined by
Red Rum
from Zombie Live TV, and you keep trying to sneak in Kill 'Em All. I see that.
Oh, I see that. It's happening.
That is their tag on Zombie Live TV because it's our late night party show, which you guys will probably love. We are joined by two amazing filmmakers with one of the more bizarre films I've seen this year. I love the bizarre films. Introduce yourself to everybody.
What's up? I'm Tony Grayson.
Dan Wilcop.
And your name is Foundfootagexn100n.s.1.
Yeah.
I thought that was just the name of the file itself, but then I watched it and I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense. So tell everyone what this film is about in about a sentence or so.
Sure. Yeah. It's essentially like these extraterrestrials or some kind of outer entity messing with the life of a poor neuroscientist that's just trying to get grant funding.
So according to ancient astronaut theorists, this film is going to be like, yeah. So I was watching, I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, you're following around this mundane guy.
Yeah.
And like, how much fun must it have been for, okay, spin.
Yeah.
Because it's narrated with this like computer, like Stephen Hawking be narrating it. It's all, watch him drink coffee and make himself full of energy. He's all, like, I mean, how did you, do you work in an office where you're like, man, I got to do a film about this?
I've done some temp work that has been like the most dehumanizing feeling thing of all time. And so I think I was inspired by that.
Let's face facts. Temp and office work is probably all dehumanizing.
Yeah, like everything involved.
I can't handle cubicles, man.
Well, apparently neither can aliens because they put this guy through the ringer.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Who is that guy?
That's my father, actually.
I was hoping he was going to be here so I could make him act it out. We could narrate.
Oh, it would have been so good. You would have loved to. So my father is a neuroscientist, and like we basically like I was inspired by this dude. He had this like old Sony Handycam, which was this like family camera growing up, and so we had that, and I knew I had like the neuroscience lab I could shoot at with my father, and so we just like I just went and shot. This was all meant to be test footage for a film I was going to shoot later that week. And then I looked over the footage and I was like, actually, I can just make the film out of what
So what happened with the footage you were supposed to film later in the week?
We didn't shoot it.
Because you got so like, oh, this is too much fun.
Yeah, we're like, this is great. Yeah. It was, what was cool about it was that we could like, basically, I made shorts in the past where I've just like obsessively like rewritten for months and everything like that and rehearsed for weeks. And then I went in with it. Yeah, for real. And like, they haven't turned out the best. And then I just went in and was just totally organic and like was filming, and I was like, okay, Dad, now like you have to call your wife and tell her this and this, and he would just do it, and he ended up doing really, really well. But yeah, we just basically like discovered what the film was while making it, as opposed to like going in and like having this idea I'm trying to match in my head.
The weird way things create themselves organically when you're in the moment, which is a lot of how our shows have been that way. They've started with an idea and they've kind of grown and morphed without alien input, but into these other fun things. What was one of the funny things about the film that just didn't make the final cut? Like, was there something like do jumping jacks on the Xerox copier?
Damn, I don't know. There was some stuff that we ended up cutting.
I think there was more in like the trailer though that
we actually like obsessed over making this trailer for the movie for a 5-minute movie. So yeah, there was like we ended up like we were showing a bunch of footage, but then it felt weird showing footage for a 5-minute film, and so it ended up just being all the computer. Like throughout it there's like subtitles with this robot voice, and the 1-minute trailer just ended up being all subtitles, like saying like, come and watch this movie, it'll be candy for your tummy.
We promise we won't make you do crazy things.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part of being part of this movie?
just doing the music and getting to mess around with my dad. Like we shot it on my dad's Handycam that he shot all of our childhoods on, my whole family. And just
you didn't overwrite any of that old childhood footage. Like we're not. It's like a pop up in the middle of the film. We're like,
be a flash
oh,
of,
what
like,
is
little
this
Dan.
children doing?
1987 sucks.
No, but it was the same tapes. So like they've been re-recorded over and over again, and just like importing it and slapping the camera and like messing with the rewind and pausing and implementing that into the film.
So you really went old school with this one. I thought it was all filters and purposely stuff.
No,
just
we shot on that camera, and then like he was straight up like we were uploading the footage, and I was just watching him, and he would just like hit the camera randomly, and it would like mess up the image. And in the back of my head I was like, I'm gonna have to. All right, well,
we're
that's
gonna end with this. What happens.
And he would just rewind it a bunch, and that was all. Like all that is live rewinding and everything like that in the camera.
Aliens, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
they're not very technologically advanced compared to us if they're having to use robot voices and really old footage. Like, are they up there like duct tape ships with cardboard on the sides? And
That's my version of what the alien did. Yeah, I have a whole theory
they're on a
about
string.
it.
Someone's going, hey, here we go.
Spitting out smoke.
They're just like lo-fi 80s aliens. Truly, that's so good. I want to see that movie.
You're like, that's my next short. We're going to film the aliens going tap, 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 tap. What should we be doing, Captain? The little backgrounds are falling down. They're like, no, let's pick up our computer. Tap, 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 tap.
That's so good. Everyone thinks the aliens are these like advanced, like they know so much more than us with flying cars, and really they're just like rigging everything together.
They're
with
just like,
duct
yeah,
tape.
duct tape is the cure-all for everything. We're a high-tech 80s footage in the year 2000.
We've just discovered text-to-speech. And we really like it.
Yeah, they're into it.
It's all sorts of fun. It makes me laugh because aliens are always portrayed differently. Like, they can't open doors and signs, apparently. And Fire in the Sky, they get kicked and thrown through space. Like,
They can't open doors. This
no,
is a
Yeah,
thing?
in
in
science, yeah.
science,
Oh,
they can't open doors. That's how he
that's
gets them
true.
trapped. I love aliens.
So,
Yeah.
so really, aliens are morons.
They are morons.
They just
Wow.
can't
You
fathom
heard
a
it here.
door.
Well, and then you see the
It's an
aliens in
exclusive.
cartoons. Yeah, aliens are morons. That's you
Walk
can
away
go
with
to
this.
ancient astronaut theorists
There's
to
one
hear
thing you
that.
learned today.
So lots of fun with this movie, and it just what was the project you were supposed to be doing?
It was again like had a rough idea going in. There was a plan of like having Dan be like the research assistant, but he would like ride a skateboard in the lab and like show up late and be this
Be like, yo, bros, hat on backwards, just skating in.
I'm kind of happy I didn't end up making that movie, but yeah, it was gonna be like it was again gonna be. We just basically gave ourselves a deadline of we do these like backyard shows, and I just moved to Chicago, and this dude has been running the show called The Shithole for like years now.
Nice.
With Kevin Garrity and Zach Bartz, and yeah, and so they were doing these like live shows, and I just felt super inspired and wanted to create, and I saw that they had a projector, and I was like, oh, if I make a film for next Saturday, I can just like show it to some friends after a show and have a projector, and that's how this whole film came. And now we're in Texas.
Now,
right?
people
Yeah.
that have watched it, what were their reactions? Were they confused? Were they laughing? Or were they thinking about dumb aliens?
So
like
this
us?
is when we screened it for like a group of like some friends after a comedy show. They were primed to laugh already. It's very dark comedy. It's like very dark. You might not have even.
Oh,
laughed.
I
It's
caught
like-
it.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I
it's
love dark comedy. I love dark comedy. And
It's
that's what made me laugh.
cool. Yeah, good. Okay.
Aliens in a cardboard ship
Yeah.
going, we will get our vengeance on you. Watch this.
Right. But yeah, so when we first screened it, like people loved it and thought it was hilarious, and then so we were like really stoked about it, and then we'd show it to like one friend and be like, "Hey, check out this thing we made. We're so excited!" And they'd be like,
I don't get
"That
it."
was." It wasn't even that. It was just like, I'm sad. Like, you should, like, he was like, have you ever considered writing poetry? Like, sad poetry.
Like, stay away from this,
tragic.
please.
They're like, yeah. So it's just been so mixed of, like, people either, like, thinking it's hilarious or just, like, being
Depressed.
bummed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is not what I want to do to people at all.
I want to see you do more of these, like they take over the cheerleader or someone driving in a car, or just I want to see these aliens jacket. Like this is a reality show.
So good.
You should have them
Or
do
there's, like,
more.
lo-fi aliens.
Lo-fi
that,
aliens.
like-
Okay, here's our
Stealing
script for the
people's
day.
lives.
What can we do with a cheerleader? Like da 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 da. Like blonde
Oh my God,
bimbos and
that's-
people in
that's
cars.
hilarious.
Small do a dog chasing his tail. And we don't know what to do with this. We're just gonna type. Go eat poo. Go watch Dead Bird. I don't know. I think it'd be hilarious to see the further adventures of these aliens.
Yeah,
So
we
put
want to
that
keep,
right now.
keep
Do some
developing
more.
it. Yeah, that's cool. I love that.
So where can people see this at South by?
So it's at the Alamo Lamar on Sunday night, and then Alamo Ritz on Thursday night. It's in the Midnight Shorts screening
Have
category.
you been to the Alamo yet?
We got there last night for the screening.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a great
Love the vibe
theater.
of that place.
It's great.
rad.
Like
Cool.
we they should be paying us every time we say their name on this show.
Seriously.
Every time.
At least free tickets.
Yeah.
drinks,
Yeah, come
something.
on, something.
One of the fun things they do is you can buy tickets with exclusive glasses. I've got so many of those in my house. I'm waiting for them to do their Power Rangers glass so I can get that one. But I have Kong Skull Island this weekend and Beauty and the Beast next weekend and all this other stuff. So I will love the Draft House. It's a great place to watch this film because you can get drunk and watch aliens be douchebags. So that's it for this interview. Thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah, thank you all so much. This is great.
I feel like we need a cardboard alien in the background. So have fun and stay tuned for more Fanboy TV South by Southwest Live right after this.